Hello everybody. Thought we'd start with a shot of our long bed. It's all covered up, waiting to be dug over, ready for our wheat in the autumn. If we get time to dig it over, we'll put some stuff in there throughout the summer. But there it is, ready for our wheat. Or ready for digging over rather. And somewhere we have managed to do is the old potato patch, just the other side of the long bed. And Nick has extended it and dug it over this weekend. He's done a great job. So we are going to put sweet corn in here, which is doing very nicely in the greenhouse. Let's go and have a look and see how it's getting on. Look at that, it's doing very well. We've got some that haven't come up, but we do still have a good number of plants. Rose has just given them all the water. Okay, I've no idea. Oh, that must fall over. I've no idea what this is. An interloper. It looks to me, I don't know, I'm not very good at plant identification if I don't know. Looks a little bit like goosefoot. Who are you? Let's just have a quick count up and see how many we've got. We have 66, so that's not too bad. I don't know what's happened. Oh no, look, there's a little one there I didn't count. 67. Don't know what's happened to the ones that haven't germinated. You don't always get 100% germination rate. But 66, we'll take that. Lots of yummy sweet corn coming our way. Now Rose has just watered them, and we're short of water down here already. I mean, I can't believe it's just the beginning. No, it's not. It's the end of April. It's the end of April, and all our water butts have dried up already. We've used all of those. We don't have water down here, as in on tap. We do have a well, but we've had trouble getting that to work. There's one method that we have been using, and I'll show that to you. Look at this face. Our mucky pup.
Chocolatey pup from lovely chocolate and hazelnut ice cream.
That was nice, wasn't it? Oh, it was chocolate, and it wasn't hazelnut, it was almond, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's very nice, like a fake Magnum, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, this is our well. This is our very old pump, which isn't working at the minute. But we can see there's water down here. So, come on then, Rose. What are you going to do? Be very careful.
Ooh.
It's like you're in the famous 5. Oh, what's happened? Oh, there you go. Right. Now, this is where we call Daddy over.
Daddy, we need to lift up again.
And we get ready with the watering can.
Just down there.
Get ready with your watering can. Daddy's going to pour it in. There it comes, but...
Hey, that's not funny.
There's a hole in the bucket.
Steriliser.
There's quite a couple of holes in there.
Oh, yeah.
There.
This is how we're filling up our watering cans right now.
Water coming from the well.
There's a hole in my bucket. There's a hole in my bucket.
And the water pouring.
I don't think you know that song, do you, Rose?
No?
I don't know that song apart from those words.
Don't you?
No.
So basically, it's a conversation between a man and a woman. And he says, "Hole in my bucket." And she says, "Well, fix it. Dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then fix it, dear Henry, fix it." With what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza? And then it goes on and on. And she keeps coming up with these suggestions, and he keeps coming up with excuses. The stories of husbands and wives everywhere, I'm sure. As you can see, Nick's done a bit more weeding of the onion bed.
And he's also pulled up a few onions.
Well, he did get a few onions with the hoe, yes. But he's not a gardener.
I'm pulling up
So
buckets.
we're getting there. But he did dig that big patch for us today, so that was very helpful. And here is something else we've been doing. So I don't know if you remember, but we were discussing how we've got these raspberries here and the gooseberries there, and we wanted to put another bed of raspberries in. Well, we measured it out, and we can duplicate that raspberry bed here where the blue tarp is. We just encroach a little bit onto the where the gooseberries are. What we're going to do, we're going to let them fruit this year, and then next year, when they've died back and we can cut them right back, we will just move them over just a little bit, and just give us a little. So we've got a foot long path there. I think it's just over a foot. I forgot my tape measure, so it was 2 lengths of my phone. So we'll have another little path here, and then the gooseberry bed there. So literally they're only going to have to go about there. We won't need to dig any further that way. But we've got a gap there. That's a big gap. It's kind of like a waste of space. I'm not keen on waste of spaces. We shall have to see what we can put in there. Right, let me show you what else we've been doing, because we've been quite proactive down here. Actually, I'll just show you, trying to avoid the sun. These are the raspberries from our lovely allotment neighbours. There's quite a few in there, so that's where they're going to go. And we're going to give them some plants once I've hardened them off. Love allotment life. Right, this area is all overgrown. We've taken back a little bit. We're not doing too much because at this time of year birds could be nesting. What was here was just like single bits of bramble that came over. So, you know, we weren't going to affect anything nesting. But as you can see, it's quite a big area. And the allotment plan is to, once all the nesting and that is done, to clear all of that, and then we're going to have it as a wildflower nature type area. Something we found was a grapevine, so we just trimmed a little bit in here. I've just attached it up there. It's doing a lot healthier than Rose's grapevine, so we've put it along our fence, and there we go. Let's go and have a look at her grape. Here we are. Oh, I'm pleased to see there's bits of green coming, so it can climb over her arch. That'll be good. Need to move that netting. Rose is just tidying up. I cleared out, there were some dead sticks in amongst that big pot of raspberries, so I tidied that up. What's happened is our allotment neighbour don't like them, and I think they inherited them with the plot, so they've just left them, and because they weren't cut back, they've grown onward and upward from last year's growth. So you can see, if we just take this one here, goes all the way down, and there's nothing, and then here is the first bit of greenery. So that is maybe a metre, and it goes on upward quite a bit. So that's why, folks, you always chop your raspberries back every year to about 9 inches in the autumn once they've finished. Right, now let's have a look. We've made a start on the compost base. Here we go. We've put these around here. This one has manure in it. This one, what we did was we took what was left in that one behind, or what hadn't rotted down, and put it in here so it can rot down. And then what is in here just has a little bit to go, and then underneath it's got that lovely compost we showed in one of our previous videos not too long ago. So that's where we are with the compost. Let's go check out our other stuff. Okay, we've come back into the greenhouse. Basil's doing very well. Hasn't... Oh, it has got 2 pairs of leaves on. I'll let it get a bit bigger before I repot it on. The pumpkins are doing great. 2 of those. 3 butternut squashes. Oh dear. That looks like that got a bit warm, that sunflower. This leaf is getting a bit scorched too. I don't have any netting shading for the greenhouse, so it might be getting a bit warm in here. I wonder if I can order some online. We'll see. Carrots doing well. Peas coming up. I've forgotten what those are now. I know I said in the other video. And last video I didn't know what they were, but I know what they are. They are sweet peas. So what we will do is we'll put them the other side of Rosie's grape arch so they can grow up and look pretty. Now I'll do a quick tour around the raised beds and then we'll go home. Okay, leeks doing well, onions doing well, our beetroot is coming up. That lovely line of beetroot. Even the first line, which I wasn't sure, is coming up. And then we've got, oh, this was the rainbow chard, excuse my finger, coming up. And the turnips and the parsnips, nothing from them yet. That's okay, it's early days. Here we've got some more big leeks. I haven't made those barges yet because our oven broke, but we have a new one being installed, which is a bit of a dance due to lockdown, but to be honest I'm sick of eating off a camping gas. We've got new allotment people, and they have a dog who's down here for the first time and is very excited. Now I don't often show my herb beds, but I just wanted to show you this. Rose bought me this for my birthday last year. This is chocolate mint, and if you can get hold of it I really recommend it. It's absolutely delicious. I think it smells like mint choc chip ice cream. It's very nice, and I've got some marjoram there in that one. This is our lavender. This is Lavendula angustiflora, did I say that right? This is an edible, it's a culinary lavender. I love the taste of that one. This year I'm going to try and flavour gin with it, so we shall see how that goes. I'll let you know, watch this space. And then we have a huge tub of lemon balm, and Rose has been working on something I will show you at home. So it's time to go home, we'll see you there. Okay, here we are at home. Rose, you made something really special, didn't you?
Yes.
What did you make?
It's a pallet plant with special dusty gem paint on it. We're going to put pizza herbs in it as it matches the kitchen, and we always love pizza herbs. And we've got Mummy's dehydrator to dehydrate them, so we'll have like they buy in the supermarket.
What have we got in there so far?
The first herb we've got is marjoram.
Yeah, we took a cutting, didn't we, from the one we have down the allotment.
Hopefully, when the shop's open fully again, when this is all over, we will be able to get all the other pizza herbs from the garden centre.
That's right, we will. And for layman's terms, pizza herbs is what we use, dried mixed herbs we use for those. So that's what we're going to be doing. I've literally looked on the ingredients of the dried mixed herbs, and we will be growing those. There was parsley, thyme, a couple of things that we already have. I can't think. I don't think chives were in it. We've got a nice pot of rosemary there.
So maybe you could take a cutting from that if it needs any.
No, we don't need rosemary and dried mixed herbs.
We'd probably need to grind it a bit for the herbs.
Well, we'll dry them as sticks and then grind them up. Now, this was all swept.
Yeah.
And why is there compost on the patio?
Because Mummy Blackbird thought there might be some worms in here.
Yes.
So she stood on there and knocked it over.
She stood on there digging, didn't she?
Yeah. And she would go like that. Spraying compost everywhere.
Yes.
I remember seeing the mess it was first thing.
Yeah. Now, could you give us an update on some of the other things you've been growing, please?
Okay. Mummy's fridges are doing really well. So are our French beans, and they are really big now. And then our strawberries.
Strawberries?
It says that on the label.
Oh, it does. Well, we reused the label. It says French beans now. Kale. And then what else have we got? I've got some more French beans down the bottom.
And then there's
lavender.
Mummy's little basket she made.
Lavender. Oh yeah, I made that out of brambles.
Yep.
Now let's go and look at your sunflowers. Right, what we're going to do is measure Rosie's sunflowers. That one is 39 centimetres. And that one is 38. I'm measuring to the centre there. Wow, thanks camera woman. Now let me show you. Look, something is eating our leaves. Oh, what's that? Who are you? You can come off. Yeah, look. Is that going to focus? Seems to be something there. I think I'm too close for it to focus. There's something on them, and this one has spots on it. I've only been putting them out in the day to harden them off a bit, and then bringing them back inside the conservatory of an evening. So let's hope that they are strong enough and robust enough that they're not going to suffer with someone eating their leaves. And I'm just going to show you one last thing before we go. I think that two last things. I've re-sown some chilli seeds, and I've put vermiculite on top. That's what's on the top there. All the chilli seeds died, as you know, so let's give it another go. The peppers, dare I mention this, am I tempting fate? The peppers are doing all right. So I'll show you those actually. Here we go. I hope I'm not tempting fate, but these are looking remarkably healthy for me, having grown peppers anyway. Yeah, I'm dead chuffed with those. Right, one more thing to show you back outside Here are our potatoes. They're the home guard given to us from Tony at Little Farmer's Farm. We were topping up with compost, we ran out of compost, so we've just been using grass that we've cut, and as you can see they are coming up nicely. Not going to be able to fill them up again, so when they come through next time, that will be it. It will just be them growing and growing, and then we'll leave it until the leaves start to wilt. They'll get flowers on them, and you wait for the flowers to die and the plants will go droopy, and then we'll put our hands in and have a fertile, see what we've got in the way of potatoes. That's ready for tomatoes. The bed over there is ready for tomatoes. My orange poppies are coming up. That's a crazy gooseberry there, and a crazy rose, just like my crazy rose. And there's even a bit of bramble in there, and it's just gone crazy. We've not been able to cut it back early spring, the bramble, as we do. So that's my untidy corner. I try not to show you, but there we go. So raspberries are coming on, ready for the this one's raspberries. They're all raspberries, and I'm going to plant the tomatoes out first week of May. So what's that, next week? Something like that. Not long. They're coming on really well. They're getting nice and big, so they'll enjoy going into a bigger pot. So that's all from us. Excuse my shadow. Get my shadow out of the way. I'll finish on another nice shot of our blossom, which has been pollinated. As you can see, some of the leaves have fallen off. Lovely. Apples ready to come. Actually, we've got a few gooseberries. I'll just check these. Nothing coming on there yet. That is our pink lemonade, pink blueberry. This is our blue blueberry. Nothing on there yet. Let's just go over here, because I did hear Rose yell out the other day. Oh look, is that going to focus? There we go. First gooseberry. There's some green fly on there as well, so I'm going to get some soapy water and give them a squirt. Right, that's all from me today. I hope you're enjoying the lovely weather we've been having, and we shall see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye bye.